One of the people who really taught about a way of meditating in a Jewish way, who never lost his life in the camps, was the Rabbi of the Warsaw Ghetto, Economist Kalman Shapiro, the Piaseczny Rabbi. The Piaseczny Rabbi told his Chassidim that if you want to serve Hashem, and if you want to build any part of your character and make yourself into a better person, this is a very important method that should be practiced as often as possible, and you will see results. He said, take a pasuk and say it again and again, like a mantra. I said, and then clear your mind of any other thoughts that come into you. Just concentrate on that pasuk and say it again and again. And then from there, once you'll notice all the different thoughts that you're thinking about, and don't be nispo from them, don't pay attention to them. Just concentrate on the pasuk alone. So the first thing to do is recognize that your mind is running wild. That's the first thing. So to quiet, the first part of the exercise is just to quiet the mind, to notice how much is going on, and let it calm itself down. And then he said, once you feel that you've slowed down your thought process, you're having less reverie, less kind of things just jumping into your head from outside, when you've slowed it down enough, then begin to say, instead of a pasuk, your own bakasha, your own request, in Yiddish, which is his language. So if your language is English, you could do it in English. It would be something like, your B'nai Shleilam, Master of the world, I want to have more faith in you. And just for 10 or 20 more minutes to say that verse, to say it's not a verse, just to say you want to have more faith. It's a little bit like an affirmation. You can also ask that a particular part of your character that you need to work on to improve should become better. He just says one thing. Make sure not to say it in the negative. Don't say, I wish I wasn't such a schlepper. Just instead say, I wish I had more energy to serve you with. Don't put it in the negative, always put it in the positive. And say that as a mantra, as a meditative device. And you say, you know what? You're going to begin to change. So this is a very powerful tool to use daily, a daily practice to begin to both quiet the mind and then direct and focus the mind in a particular way that will enhance your spiritual growth. So simple, yet so far away for so many of us. This is something, a practical thing we can do. Quiet the mind down, use a pasuk, say it again and again as a mantra. Let all the extraneous thoughts kind of melt away. Don't fight them, but just push them away. Let them, just note them and just let them go. And then when you feel that your mind has gotten to some level of stillness, relative stillness, then begin to say what you need in your personal spiritual service. So that's critical.